is time for the ceremony. First things first, a little bit of flavor. What are each of you wearing for this auspicious occasion?
Ooh, Nyx still has the dress she had for the other wedding we were invited to, where she made the entrance with Indigo, where her dress was weaved from the special thread that allowed her dress to look like fire.
Thanks to their time in Sharn, the big city, Fez might not be the only one who has one. A shift weave activates on Fez, and his fancy vest kind of unfurls. It's purple, and it's got some gold trim, and there are many weapons inside.
Nice. Very
also
divinate.
has
No, please, go ahead, Natara.
she also has shift weave and puts on a green, sparkling, full-length gown. She goes all out.
Eschewing the very practical shift weave, multiple use garment of the rest of the party, Indigo will go to his many trunks of fine clothing, and he's in a change for him to allow the focus to be on the couple. He is going to wear almost entirely black, just kind of like a black undershirt with a black vest and a black overcoat, kind of satiny, but around his kind of captain's overcoat and his tricorn hat will be a bright gold trim, just as an accent for the whole thing, with kind of an ornate drinking horn hanging from his side, as he kind of shuffles his notes for the ceremony back and forth for a last-minute rehearsal.
Jensa comes up to Fez and says, Metal Man, I have a question. Would you be my best man for this ceremony?
I mean, we've been crewmates for a really long time, and I thought we were all right, but I didn't think you held me in this kind of esteem. I'm honored and speechless, but somehow my speech subroutines are on overdrive, and so I can't stop speaking. I'm gonna shut up now.
As the ceremony begins, a hush falls over your loud and boisterous crowd. Jensa is a pirate. She has been hitting the seas for a very long time. Arguably, possibly the only pirate here more experienced, or at least equally experienced to Indigo and Fez. Maybe less well-traveled, but she's been doing it in Lhazaar for a long time. And then, of course, the beautiful bride emerges from the back.
Nyx opens the door slowly to reveal Rebska in her beautiful wedding dress, so Rebska can come out of the back very elegantly.
Indigo will kind of step forward in front of the couple and will dramatically raise his hands to the crew, kind of ensuring a hush falling over, and will say, "Dearly beloved mates, we are here on this fine vessel beneath the endless expanse of sky and sea.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, there it is. As you say that, as you say beneath this expanse of sky, you look up in the clouds, and a shadow falls over the ship, and everyone looks up, and you see a vessel overhead. It looks to be an airship, and you've seen similar to the one you saw before. It's not powered by elemental magic. It seems to be powered by, it's a zeppelin. It's powered by a balloon-like structure, similar to the one that Requiem used to attack House Caneth. However, this one is painted black and bears the image of the symbol of Drome. And you see figures start to descend from the airship, seemingly plummeting to the sea below. But they have feather tokens and begin landing. Jensa looks up at you as the forces of Drome begin landing. And Jensa looks up at you and says, "Don't you dare stop." And Knolls begin to land. And, well, they don't have to land, but you also see harpies. I know how much you love harpies. So
I think we have chicken for dinner today.
We'll just motion to Fez, kind of a thumb across the neck pointing at the Knolls, and we'll proceed forward with the heartfelt ceremony that he had intended. So, dearly beloved mates, we gather here on this fine vessel beneath the endless expanse of sky and sea to unite these two souls in the bonds of matrimony. Love knows no bounds, not even on these 7 seas.
Oh, I like that.
You will stand by each other's sides, he says, kind of reaching out and putting a hand on Jensa and Rebska's shoulders. Stand by each other's sides through fair winds and foul. Laugh with each other in times of plenty, and hold each other close in times of strife.
Lovely start to the speech under fire. Natara, what are you doing?
I will yell in the chaos, "Cal, watch my ass," and then shoot some harpies.
He's like, I was already on that.
For a crit.
Much better.
Oh, shit. Oh. Natara's not playing around. Oh. Crit. Shot. Give me that damage.
Action surge.
Action surge. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Chicken wings.
Okay, so the harpy the 2 to the left and one of the ones to the right are all down.
Nah, we're just gonna go full-fledged attacks on these suckers. So first,
So Thay goes forward and just takes out 2 gnolls easily. The one harpy that is left is going to use its luring song. So everybody give me wisdom saves. Lurtsu's like, oh, pretty. Well, this one's gonna run right at Natara and fail miserably. This one's coming for your were-shark friend, Uzarak. And hits. This one's coming at Cal and misses.
Cal just breathed his smoke in his face.
Oh, Nix, you got one coming at you.
That's fine.
No, it's real good because he sucked horribly. And then one coming for Rylethorn. He is completely unamused. He looks at this entity, and in all of his super seriousness, he says, I thank you for giving me this chance to prove my honor, and draws his sword.
Takes one step back next to Ariloni and then feeds this guy cupcakes.
Okay, so the first one killed the first guy. Who's getting that crit?
One of the guys at Youth Rock.
Are the explosive cupcakes this time special wedding cakes?
Yeah, with the initials from Rebska and Jensa on them.
Oh, that's awesome! It's like a J and an R. Thwap, bam, thwap, bam!
Yeah. And then, as if has nothing happened, she steps back right next to Rebska because Rebska needs the maid of honor on her side.
So Indy gave the signal with the like the cutthroat, but Fez didn't quite understand it at first. So he's like, "What? You want me to bring you their heads?" And that's his excuse for going so late in the initiative round. But once he gets the signal correct, he's gonna get real angry about them being here and rage, and stomp back across the ship. And he's just gonna look at the crew as he's doing this and say, "Stay in place. We're doing this wedding." And he'll walk up to this first one next to Natara, and it's gonna be a D20 plus 18.
You're playing Whack-A-Null.
I'm trying to. I'm just gonna look at the big shark man and say, "Earn your spot on the ship. Get rid of that one."
Oh, he tries, but he does not get it. Cal will take his shot. He's a bounty hunter. Gosh damn, they're not doing too good. After seeing these misses, Erelani is going to roll her eyes, sigh, and say, "Let's not leave this to chance," and throw down a 5th level magic missile. He's hanging on by a thread. She looks disappointed, so she's like, "I can't believe that didn't work." He's almost dead. 1 hit point. Our newest crew member. Remember a few weeks ago, Fez, when you offered to let the little old halfling lady that ran the fruit cart, you offered to let her join? She's gonna throw a rotten apple at him. And hit for the last hit point. She's like, she runs up, "Take this!" And pops him in the head. Oh, yeah.
So, Captain, you might have been gone for this, but I took some of your recruiting practices, and they have just ended up spectacular.
Death by rotten apple.
Love to see it. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Natara, just barbecue the last harpy, please.
Indigo, please continue your wonderful speech.
May you ever be an anchor that keeps the other steady in the stormy seas of life, and a compass that guides each other towards adventure and fortune. So long as you both have each other, may you fear no tempest, and may the depths of the sea hold only wonder and never dread, so long as you both shall do.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. But then you see 2 more figures descending. They are much larger and smellier. The scent catches you as 2 massive trolls with 4 beefy arms each, for a total of 8 troll arms, descend down onto your ship. Natara, onto you.
We all know how much Natara hates harpies, so she cannot abide this one to live. 43 damage.
Blown out of the sky, splashing into the water. Is that Natara?
Other than a glance back to make sure Cal sees how cool she looks, yes.
Oh, you turn back around, and he won't. He's definitely like looking at you. Is like, oh, and then he sees you're looking. He's like, yes, let's fight. He was definitely looking at your ass while you were doing that. I love his sentient visor of intellect there.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps him smart.
Yeah, Nix and the Visor had a conversation the day before.
I'm tempted to cast Moonbeam just because I can.
Moonbeam could definitely work.
Yeah, just at level 1, but Moonbeam right in the center there.
Faye calls down the light of the moon. Takes us to Nyx.
Same as before, Nix bonus action disengaged, takes a step back and shoots at this one.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, but this time with advantage because Rebska and Jensa count as allies.
Correct.
And Nix has fact tactics.
Hell yes. Oh. Oh, and you'd have advantage against the other one too because of Fez if, although you're
Yep.
probably not going to one-shot the troll. But you do start with a critical. You start with a critical with fire damage.
Uh-huh. And Nix has faith in Fez that Fez can deal with a troll on his own, I think. Wow, that's good crit damage.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So, oh my god.
It's 52 plus 4, 56 on the crit if I can do math.
Yeah. 56, the first shot bloodies him.
And he takes another 25 fire damage on top of that.
Oh, awesome. He is not quite dead, but he's really messed up.
Yeah. Nix nudges Ariloni.
Fez will go ahead and match the size of these things that have shown up by activating his Giant's Might.
Oh.
Yeah, can't let them show him up at the party. And since there's no flanking happening, but he's really upset about this, he's gonna do something he doesn't normally do, and he's gonna attack recklessly and crit fish about it.
He's kind of like the other. He's not quite as close to death as the other one, but he's pretty beat up.
All right, Shark Man, I'm giving you another chance.
Uzarock flexes his muscles a little, kind of grinds his teeth, and says, "Alright, looking forward to it," and grins big. But first, it's their turn. And
To make a con save.
To make a con save, that is absolutely correct. One fail, one success. And the fail is the top one, who is almost dead, which means now he's no longer mostly dead, he's dead. Uzarock is going to step in. Oh, Fez! Fez! You inspire him, and he steps forward, and he gets his stab with his spear, and then he chomps down and bites the thing's head off.
Excellent. At this point, you may both exchange the rings. Crew, while they do so, everyone fill a mug of grog and raise it with me. So as Jensa and Rebska present the rings to each other, everyone raises their glasses. By the power vested in me by the mighty sea herself, I now pronounce you pirate and pirate, bound together in love and plunder till the end of your days. You may seal this union with a kiss. Pirates of the Revenge, let us now drain the grog and wish them a happy marriage.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. And as Jensa and Rebska lean in and kiss passionately, and the whole group, the whole crew begins to cheer as fireworks play in the background.
Nyx slips away silently to grab the cake. Okay, the table, the cake is on, has sparklers on it, and everything is really good prepared. And yeah, Nyx brings out the cake. I hope you can see it because, as you can see, it's daylight here again. I
Yeah,
will
it's
send.
classy but oceany. I dig it.
Yeah, no, that is beautiful.
It's a 3-tier cake in ocean blue with waves on the bottom. In the middle, it actually says Rebska and Jensa.
Oh, it does. I didn't notice that. I thought that was
Yeah.
waves. I thought that was more waves. I didn't
No.
realize that was writing. Oh, that's cool.
In the middle is writing.
Yeah.
It says Rebska and Jensa. On top is the golden doubloons with a pearly string, with golden icing and black icing, and on both sides are black roses. And on top is the skull topper, as represented the Jolly Roger.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Of course, they do the classic, the classic cute cutting the cake and feeding each other their first little piece, and oh, and then of course the cake doesn't last long once the crew gets a hold of it. Oh, and
Just start grinding away to it.
Nyx asked Indy for a dance if he wants to.
Of course, that's what the party's for, isn't it?
Dancing and drinking.
hell yes. So pirate dance party is what's going on here. And I did also add this as a handout too, just so that you all have that in your record. PDP for pirate dance party.
Alright.
And yes, they are playing. That guy is in fact playing a dragon shard powered electric guitar.
Alright.
Of course.
Dancing next week sounds good.
Oh yeah, Thay, of course they invite you on stage too. They're like, hey, we saw you playing earlier, get your arse up here.
Yeah, she'll quickly jump up there and lift up her skirt and do a little jig.
Nice.
Isn't Terra dancing with Cal?
Absolutely.
Oh, Cal is more than happy to oblige. Hey there, this is Brian, the Dungeon Master from tonight's game. If you'd like to learn more about my gaming style, check out my website at paynefulgaming.com. If you would like to browse my available listings or check out customer reviews, then go to startplaying.games/GM/BrianCO. Thank you for watching.